Welcome, Just Jeff on Life. Today's thought to ponder: war. All right, this is a Friday edition. That's kind of irrelevant. It just happens to be Friday on my way home. War. Why do we have war? Can you imagine we will ever have a world without war? And if the world were run by women, would we still have war? Now let me put this out as a disclaimer, which is almost not necessary, but I'm going to anyway. I don't purport to be an expert. I do realize as I do these, I think I'm coming across a little bit as if I have the answers. I'm merely pondering out loud. Not only do I not have the answers, I can't begin to tap into all the variables that would go into the conversation. So my goal is merely to prompt and initiate conversation and thinking. And hopefully from there, conversation, and ideally maybe even a change, even if it's just change in thought or perspective, behavior, something to that effect. All right. So let me start with the middle one. Can we imagine a world without war? I'm going to say no. I don't think it's feasible. How come? Well, the answer to that answers some of the first part of the question. Why do we have war? I think it is in our human nature to be conflicting. Siblings fight, neighbors fight. In all of history, tribes, if you will, countries, dominate other countries, either by resources, which, and people could be considered resources, etc. And if we somehow did not have war, I think we would be so complacent, we would lose elements of our humanity. So is war then kind of a byproduct of our humanity? Could be. So what do we do with that information? I'm not sure. One thing we could do with it is stop being so shocked and surprised that we have a war. Now, war is tragic, of course. It also serves. We're going to have war if we are attacked. We could be a country that says we will not go to war, meaning we are not going to be the aggressor. But would we be the defender? Okay, those are a few thoughts. Would it be different if women ran the world? I assumed I was going to get responses emphatically stating that there would be no war if women ran the world. I had 2 female friends tell me there probably would be more. Hopefully this is still going. Oh, yes, it is. That we would have more. That is an interesting thought on its own. I was thinking that we may not, maybe we would have less, but we would still have war if, and this is biased because I am male, if men were still masculine. Because it is men that tend to drive war. Now, would women drive war? Let's say yes, because the type of woman, this gets risky. If I don't think women are going to run all the countries of the world as a talking point and be feminine in doing so. I think they are going to be masculine in doing so. Now, oh my God, Jeff, how could you say such a thing? That's how I envision it. And so there would be certain aggression for sure. And but that aside, would men be masculine in this world where women ran the world? If there was that possibility, then there may very well still be war, unless for some reason women didn't initiate war, they were in charge, and men were incapable of that. They didn't have that authority, right? So that is by no means conclusive or the only talking point, just my brain working around the concept. Now back to the first part of the topic. Why do we have war? Well, in parts of my points already are some of the reasons. I think we have war in addition to many other reasons. We have war in part because we have war machines, and they must get put to use. Egos get involved. That's why we have war. Nowadays, now I don't know what it would have been. Maybe it's always been natural resources. Maybe that's always the source of war. Even if it's land, trees, minerals, food, humans as slaves. Why do we have war? I kind of wish I had more prompts, more thoughts, more reasons or answers to why we have war. I think we're just going to have war. All right, those are my thoughts. Why do we have war? Can you imagine a world in which there was no war? And what if women ran the world? Would we still have war, more or less? Those are just some thinking points. Again, Just Jeff on Life. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you.